Damiana Garcia, and welcome to I Gotta Tell Ya, my new show where I chat and converse with all sorts of fascinating people, chase down hot investigative leads, and just generally have a good time. And I gotta tell ya, we've got lots of treats and morsels in store. First up is the first installment in my new mystery series, Episodic, where I'll be solving a mystery and using my finely honed investigative journalism skills to crack the case. Now, for my very first mystery, I'm solving the mystery of who stole my Nilla Wafers. Okay, guys, here's what happened. I'm on it. I'm chasing the scoop. Someone stole my Nilla Wafers from my locker in my newsroom, and I'm devastated. That's my favorite snack. It's my little cookie treat that gives me that little spike of blood sugar energy that I need, in the afternoon after I've been reporting all day. Now, I already have a few suspects. My first suspect is my personal assistant, Nancy. Nancy had the access and the motive. She loves to nosh while we're shooting. So the question is, could she have pilfered my Ziploc baggie of those delicious golden wafers from my Goothy Ranker gift tote? And why won't she fess up? Hashtag who stole the Nilla Wafers. Hashtag Damiana's hungry. Hashtag crime of the century. Okay, here's another suspect. Our elderly stage manager, Jerry, at the studio, kept complimenting my snack choices the other day when he saw me munching on my Nilla Wafers. I didn't know he was a wafer fan, but I think I saw some golden crumbs on his LL Bean fleece vest. He gets gold in the studio. And so that got me to thinking, could he be the Nilla nabber? So I've started interviewing my suspects. I started off with my personal assistant, Nancy. Here's what she said. Damiana, I don't know what you're talking about, okay? I've been booking your appointments all morning. I got you in for a day spa visit at Sminky's, that place you love in Altadena, and you're going to get a full facial and a foot rub. So how dare you accuse me of stealing your cookies? I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry, Nancy. I don't mean to cast any shadows on your personal character, okay? Can we get through that? I'm sorry. Okay, Damiana, that's cool. Well, I better get going, because I still need to book your reservation at California Pizza Kitchen. You wanted the all-you-can-eat one-person dinner pizza buffet, right? Okay, Nancy, okay. The microphone's still on. We don't need to share that with the listeners. Okay. Sure. Okay. Later. Okay, notice how I played demure. I was very friendly and sweet with her, but I still got my eye on Nancy. She's not off the hook yet, even though she might think she is. Better to let her think that, right? While I continue my investigative journalism. Okay, here's another clip from the other suspect so far, stage manager Jerry. Damiana, what'd you say? What you looking for? Oh, Jerry, yeah, I'm just looking for my Nilla Wafers. It was those beautiful golden cookies that come in that big yellow box. Usually I see it, me munching out of that box. Oh, that's right. In fact, you're always munching out of that box. You can't stop. In fact, you usually finish a whole box in one setting. Okay, Jerry. Okay, I'm actually recording this for my show, I gotta tell you. So you don't need to share all those details, okay? Please. I'm sorry. Sure. Those are delicious cookies. What did you want to ask me? Well, I wanted to know if you perhaps... Oh, geez, this is a little awkward. I don't want you to feel on the spot or accused, but, well, okay, I'm accusing you. Did you steal my Nilla Wafers? Damiana, you're accusing me of stealing this? I can't believe... This is shocking to me. This really hurts my feelings. Oh my God. Okay, Jerry, I'm so sorry. I'm so embarrassed. No. Our professional relationship has lasted, 10, 15 years? It's actually been 20 years. Oh, okay. Wow. Gosh, that ages me quick. Okay, well, my apologies, Jerry. Off with you, on your way. Sorry to hold you up. Okay, Damiana, but that did hurt my feelings. So sorry, Jerry. I'll put a chai latte in your office later to make up for it. Oh, I do like those. Good for Dunkin' cookies. Right, Jerry. Okay, bye. Take care. Okay, that was very significant, you guys, because notice how Jerry mentioned how he likes to dunk cookies in the chai latte. Now, I let him also think he's off the hook, and I was very apologetic, but you want to let the suspect think that you think they're innocent, so you can continue your investigation. So, Jerry's definitely on my hit list. He is not off the hook. Well, this case is really hot and well underway now. And I think we might be on our way to getting that cookie crook. Hashtag the plot thickens. To be continued. I'd like to welcome my guest, Lynn Hope, to the show. And now Lynn's a spiritual therapist, a crystal healer, and a goddess workshop leader, and she's based out of Topanga Canyon, California. Hi, Lynn. Hi, Damiana. I feel very blessed and very joyous to be here with you today. Well, I'm very happy to have you, Lynn. Now, Lynn, I know you work with clients all the time. All the time. Almost every day. And I just help people, tap into source and feel grounded and just feel, spiritually awake. Converse with the goddess, because we all have that connection to the goddess. Oh, wow. I commend you. Really, kudos to you. I'm a bit of an ignoramus when it comes to spiritual stuff, but I respect it. I honor it. Well, you know something, Damiana? That's very spiritually evolved of you, actually. That in itself is very spiritual. Oh, really? Well, this is, okay, exclusive. Heard it here. I actually am somewhat spiritual. I mean, I like buying, scented candles at Bed Bath & Beyond, but to me, that was the extent of my spiritual activity. Oh, Damiana, you're great. Oh, well. Well, no, actually, I wanted to come on the show today to talk about a new project I'm working on. What's that? Please, yeah, pray tell. And sorry, no spiritual puns intended. Pray tell. See what I did there? Oh, Damiana. No, well, it's called Finding Soulmate. Finding Soulmate. So I see. So you're going to help people find their soulmates? Is that? Well, no, not exactly. I should elaborate. In this case, I actually want the public to help me find my soulmate. Oh, interesting. Well, Damiana, because I help so many people, and I've really helped so many people just wake up spiritually. And I think it's time for a little reciprocal energy. I think that's actually really ethical and spiritually sound. Oh, sure. I can totally see what you mean by that. So how do we go about helping you? Well, it's a little more nuanced than might meet the eye. I actually did meet my soulmate already under very auspicious and unique circumstances. Oh, really? Okay, so yeah, I'm intrigued. Well, yeah, but now the problem is, so I found him. I know who he is, and our energies are just so clearly aligned. But the problem is, I need to get back in touch with him, and I need the public to help me do that. Okay, sure. Well, I mean, how could we help you? If you know who he is, can't you call him up, send him an email, Facebook him? Well, Damiana, okay. I think all will become clear as my story unfolds. Now his name is Mel. Mel, okay. And, well, I met Mel. Actually, I'd fallen very ill, and under a very mysterious illness. Just my body was shutting down for no apparent reason. I was hospitalized, and this stranger, this man, Mel, just walks into my hospital room unannounced and unbidden. At least, I certainly metaphysically, I was calling him to me. Didn't realize it at the time, but this man walks in, the most handsome, just rugged, sexy, and with a glimmer in his eye that told me that he really was tapped in. Well, he walks right into my room. Oh my gosh, I'm falling in love with the story already. Well, he walks right up to my hospital bed, takes my hand, looks into my eyes, and tells me, "I will heal you with my loving energy." Wow. Okay. How did you pull this off? Lynn, you must be really, I don't know, you must have done something in a past life to deserve this kind of surprise treat. Well, yeah, no, I feel like I probably do deserve it, but, and I say that in a completely non-ego-based way. I just feel like I probably have done a lot of public service, but at any rate, so we connected. We had a beautiful afternoon together. And after that afternoon, he came to visit me almost every day. Well, when I got out of the hospital, he did heal me with his love and basically his healing powers. And we had a blissful few months of just halcyon days and golden afternoons, just basking in each other's light. But then unceremoniously, he just stopped showing up, stopped coming over to my apartment in the hills of Topanga to visit me. Oh, what? That's terrible. How devastating, Lynn. What's the story there? Well, I don't know. But the thing is, Damiana, I want to appeal to the public to help me out. I'm sure we would all love to help you, Lynn. I mean, this is a beautiful love story, maybe one of the greatest love stories of all time. But how can we help? Well, the thing is, a lot of the public knows Mel. Knows Mel? I mean, I don't think I know Mel. I think you do. Let me ask you a question, Damiana. I'm getting a hit. Sometimes I get a hit, spirits speak to me and they tell me things. They're telling me that, is your father famous by any chance? Is my father famous? Well, not exactly. I mean, he's a very well-liked guy. Okay, I see what you're doing there. You're playing coy. Okay, no, I respect that. I'm gonna let you play that game. I'm sorry, Lynn. What's that? I don't understand. No, I see what you're doing, and well, Mel, I think might be very closely related to you. Okay. I'm getting real confused, Lynn. Care to illuminate me on this? Okay, Damiana, I'm just gonna come out and say it. I'm gonna lay all my cards on the table. Mel is Mel Gibson. Yeah. I'm sorry. Mel, the actor, the actor Mel Gibson, the Hollywood actor. That's right. He's my soulmate. He's my lover, and he's also your father. So you're basically my stepdaughter. Okay, Lynn. Okay, I gotta stop you. Gotta put on the brakes here. Now I'm super confused. Wow. Okay, a lot to process here. Now you're trying to tell me that Hector Garcia is not my father, living peacefully in Rancho Palos Verdes right now. You're trying to tell me that my biological father is the actor Mel Gibson, notorious, kind of infamous now. Now, Damiana, don't try to deny it. I know you've probably vowed to keep that information to yourself, but it's time to share it with the world. It's time for you and the world to help me reunite with my soulmate and lover who visited me in my hospital room. No one saw him enter the room or exit, and no one's ever seen him and me together because he privately visits me, or did until he stopped coming over. So my question is, Damiana, do you think my chances are good of reuniting with my lover? Okay, wow. Okay, I need to reevaluate all my whole understanding of who you are as a person, your sanity level, or lack thereof. Excuse me, sorry, pardon. You didn't hear that. What? Nothing, Lynn. Wow. Okay. Trying to think, Damiana, think. Lynn, I just want to float this idea out there, and just humor me. Okay, Damiana. Their spiritual therapist, I'm used to supporting other people in their belief systems. Okay, right. Okay, Lynn, there's a possibility, call me crazy, that maybe Mel isn't your soulmate. Oh, that's funny, Tommy, and I love your sense of humor. Okay, right? Yeah, right. Yeah. Okay. So there's a possibility that he is not my father. Let's just say that. That maybe you fell very ill. Maybe you were already, how do I say this? Not well, and you imagine things sometimes. You're very imaginative. Wow, I love this story you're telling, Damiana. It's a good yarn. It's all fiction because everything I told you was true. But, well, I mean, okay. Well, so exactly how can we, both myself and the public, help you? Well, Mel Gibson's a public figure. Maybe people have seen him out, asked for his autograph. Maybe the paparazzi have snapped his photo and they're listening to this. Anyway, if you see Mel, let him know Lynn loves you, I miss you, and I miss our time together. And I just want to engage in some more crystal work and connecting and sensual body time with you. And so don't forget me, Mel. Don't forget all those times we've shared. Okay. Anybody out there, if you're listening, use your discretion to decide whether or not you're going to tell Mel Gibson that this individual who I perhaps, using not the best judgment, brought on my show, she has that message for Mel. Oh, thanks so much, Damiana. And believe me, I don't want to put you on the spot. I know you've probably vowed not to admit publicly that Mel is your father, but if you find it in your heart to tell Mel at your next family dinner, family gathering, that his soulmate is looking for him, seeking him out to reunite, I would just really appreciate it. You got it, Lynn. Oh, and I'd also like to just plug my classes and my spiritual workshops. Please, if you're out there, look up Lynn Hope. I'm in Topanga Canyon. Google me. And yeah, let's set things up. Let's make your spiritual awakening happen. Sure. Oy vey. What have I done here? Great. Okay. Well, yeah. So again, use your best judgment about deciding whether or not to book an appointment with Lynn. And Lynn, well, best of luck to you in your search. And just going to say this, if you meet someone new, don't be afraid to maybe close the book on Mel for now. Maybe you can meet someone else new, a new soulmate. Oh, Damiana. Again, you and the jokes. No, I found him. I found Mel. I mean, now I just got to reunite with him and I'll be set for life and for the afterlife. Great. Best of luck with that. And wishing you the best. Thanks so much for speaking with me, Lynn. Thank you, Damiana. Blessed be. Yeah, sure. Great. Right back at ya. Well, for this interview, I'd like to welcome guest interviewer Gordon Brewer. Hi, Gordon. Hi, Damiana. Pleasure to be here. Now, Gordon is a seasoned veteran journalist and an old colleague of mine. Oh, Damiana, busting my chops about my age again. Sorry, Gordon. We're old friends and colleagues. We can joke like that. Sure. Now, Gordon, why don't you tell us about this hot exclusive you've nabbed? Well, Damiana, I've got to sit down and have a real one-on-one with one of these teenagers who's into the rave and warehouse party scene. Oh, raves? I remember those. I'm a girl of the 90s, so I remember, I didn't actually go to any raves at the time, but, I'd sit in Starbucks listening to Gloria Stefan on my Walkman, and sometimes a classmate of mine would come in and tell me stories about the rave they had gone to the night before, and, ooh, they sounded crazy. Wild times were had. Oh, Damiana, yeah, sure, but, the kids of today, they've taken it. It's really some next-level stuff. This teenager I spoke with, who goes by, well, her raver name is Candy Dipperstien. Oh, Candy Dipperstien. Yeah, I mean, all these raver kids, they have special code names that they go by in the clubs, in the raves. So at any rate, she filled my ears with some stories that were making my ears burn. Teens today, they would make your peers in the 90s seem like they were talking about a day at preschool. Oh, I can only imagine. Well, Gordon, what are your findings? Hey, how about this? I'll roll that clip. Here's the interview I had with Candy. Sure, let's hear what you got. So, Candy, tell us about your life as a raver. Oh, Gordon, well, I mean, what can I say? It's a lot of fun. I mean, the whole scene, it's all about just uniting under, with EDM music and just letting the joyous beats, just wash over us and just dance and move our bodies. Have a good time. Well, that sounds fantastic. Oh, yeah, and do a lot of Molly. Oh, right, Molly, used to be called ecstasy. Now you kids are calling it Molly. When I first heard of it, I said, "Who's Molly? Who's this Molly girl? Everyone seems to know her." Oh my God, adult humor. Oh my God, so cute. Well. So tell me, Candy, what kind of shenanigans and hijinks do you kids get up to? Well, I mean, and I hate how the media tries to cheapen our scene and make it seem really tawdry, it's all about drugs and sex. I mean, it's not, okay? It's so much deeper than that. I mean, yeah, we have a lot of sex. I have sex with lots of guys all the time, and I usually am high off my booty and barely know what's going on and not really in reality. But that's, I mean, it's so superficial to reduce it to that. Oh, okay, well, no, with all due respect, Candy, what does the scene mean to you? Well, I mean, it's just about, togetherness and transcending, the constrictions of society and, the thing, all the expectations that adults try to impose on you. It's, a place where, teenagers and young people can just, step out of our, the trappings that we're, like, confined by. Do you know what I mean? I'm trying to. But what about the drugs and the sex? Well, yeah, sure. And then there's constant, nonstop drugs and sex. Like, okay, for example, like, one of my favorite things to do at, like at a party, like at a warehouse party or a rave, is, like, it's called double dip rainbow blooping. Oh, okay. Yeah, with double dip rainbow blooping, like, basically what you do is you crush Molly down, you snort it, you do, like, 3 major rails of Molly, followed by 10 vodka shots, and then just a little teensy bit of heroin, just to top it off. And then you just have sex with, like, as many people as possible. Like, all the while, while, like, some, like, really, like, sweet, like, EDM beats are just, like, pumping from the stereo system. Okay, wow, wow, all right, I'm gonna reserve judgment. Yeah, and, like, okay, like, another thing, like, we like to do, like, in the scene, we call it Pegasus hopping snippy dippy doodles. That sounds intriguing. Yeah, basically with that, like, what you do is you do, like, just a little bit of crystal meth, like just like one little rock crystal of crystal meth, and you chew it up, you follow it by 10 Skittles, and then you just drink like a big like tumbler full of gin. And then at the end, you just do like a medium-sized amount of heroin, just to top it off. Wow, gosh. And I feel like notifying your parents. Well, hey, listen, Gordon, I did this interview under the understanding that this was going to be anonymous, and you weren't going to like try to like get me in trouble. Oh, no, sure. I mean, yeah, like, again, it's all comes down to just, like, having fun, connecting with your peers, and just going balls out insane on drugs and sex. And so basically, in a nutshell, that's what the scene's about. Wow, I'm very concerned and worried for your safety, but at any rate, thanks for speaking with me, Candy. Sure, Gordon. Oh my God, it's so funny talking to a grown-up. Thank you. Well, there you have it, Damiana. Oh, them kids, huh? That's right. Wow, Gordon, you sure got an earful. Sure did. Well, guys, thanks so much for listening to I Gotta Tell Ya, and I gotta tell ya, I hope you tune in next time. Like me on Facebook at facebook.com/Damiana Garcia Lady Reporter. And follow me on Twitter at twitter.com/Damiana Garcia. This is Damiana Garcia signing off.